This burns! Quick, get in the shade! This burns! Quick, get in the shade!
It is time. Sorry for I'm having like technical difficulties kinda. But I think I've figured it out for the most part. Anyway, it is time for Rayman 3, the continuing of Rayman 3. Where's the thing? There you go. I need to turn the game down, hold up. Just a little bit. Okay. I kinda hate that the mouse in the PC version controls the camera. I kinda don't like that, to be completely honest. Not a fan. Damn it. This sucks. I also hate that you guys can see my cursor. Wait a minute. Okay. Whoops.
Hey, Glowbox! Will you grant me one final request? Find me some plum juice, please!
Can I even make that? Oh yeah, I can. No? Okay. What? I don't know how I feel about that video game. I wonder how I even get up there. I don't remember. Dang it. It's weird.
Hey, Big Nose! If you want to cross the desert, you need to use the tunnels.
But it won't be easy. The tunnels are swarming with Canaran, and those beasts are invincible.
Yeah, well, you got a better idea?
You bet your bed'em dollar I do.
Okay, listen closely, Big Nose. Do not let the Canaran get near you. You understand? Never! If they get their claws on you, you're dead. Well, it was a nice knowing ya!
Come on, all of you. I ain't afraid of you. Let me go.
I have to give Grandpa his sponge bag.
That was not the right direction. Damn it, I did it again. Can Rayman just like grab onto the ledge, please? Guess I just have to make that jump. Cool. I like that.
Phew.
What happens if I fall down there? Oh man, I don't have my thing anymore. Wait. Close enough. Oh, I see. I am supposed to go down there. That's weird.
Brain. Fresh brain.
Oh, damn it. Hate this part. Camera, please!
Phew.
Why did Rayman pick up the thing? I'm just gonna not press the lock on button. Yeah, okay.
Phew. Rayman, Rayman, I'm over here! Come and get me! Oh!
I don't have to remember how to do this part.
Tear off his flesh.
I do like the music in this part of the game. Very good.
Crush his bones. Tear off his flesh. Spit in his eye.
can at least grab onto those ledges. I hate this part of the game. I hate it so much. These freaking things. Oh my god. That was probably my fault. I wonder where the thing is. It's somewhere in this area. I don't know where though. Oh, right. He fucking changed the thing. Yes. Wait. Yes, okay. I think that'll fix my problem that I had. Yeah, okay. I hear it! I don't see it though. Fuck it. Your first Rayman was Rayman Origins? I think that's a good game to start with, to be honest. I haven't played it. I haven't played those newer, quote unquote newer 2D games. I need to though. I really need to. Oh, wait a minute. For me, Rayman was like I played the 3D games more than the 2D games, so. But I do know that the 2D games are really good. I really like this game. I know a lot of people. I think there are a lot of people who don't particularly like this game, but I like this game a lot. I think this game is underrated, personally. I kind of wish they would go back into the 3D direction, but I know that I think most people prefer Rayman as a 2D game. Like I think the second game was kind of whatever, but this game I think was pretty good. Well, I'm not gonna get the bonus for that. I hear it. Where is it? Maybe I should get a power up before I do that. I'll prefer 3D, but I surely play 2D more. Oh yeah. That is an opinion that I can totally respect. I don't know, something about Rayman in 3D is like really appealing to me. I don't know. I think he's a good mascot to put in a 3D environment. I feel like he works better than Sonic in some ways. Yo, what's up, Infernal Baby? Okay, let me figure out where this thing is. I don't remember where it is. Can I not go up here? Okay, cool.
Tear off his flesh. Brain. Fresh brain. Spit in his eye.
I'm going the wrong direction.
Stick bamboo under his nose.
Here's another one. I don't know where it is.
Spit in his eye.
What the hell, camera? I can't move it while I'm moving. That's kind of annoying.
Make him right.
This game is far from perfect, though. There are a lot of things that frustrate me with this game. Revisiting it.
His flesh.
The camera is one of them. Not a huge fan of how the camera is in this game. It's not the worst thing ever, but I don't... It could be better. I love how the variety and how they go from spitting his eyes to tear his flesh. Yeah, I know. Some of the dialogue is like make him write. Oh yeah, make him write bad checks. That's pretty evil, to be honest. That's like the worst one. What the hell? Did he jump? I don't know where the last freaking thing is. Well, it's not the last one. There's like, I think there's like 2 more in this area. Fortunately, this is not the Xbox version, so I don't really care about achievements, but I still want it just for the points. Yeah, these enemies are kind of funny a little bit. Actually, these enemies, oh fuck. These enemies are the reason why I never finished this game when I was younger, because I was too afraid to get through these levels, because I was scared of them. They're big and scary, and they're also, you can't kill them, so. Stick bamboo under his nails, yeah! That sounds painful. What the hell? And also uncomfortable. I wouldn't want that. I hear it, like, it's somewhere. I don't think it's here, though. I kinda don't want to look for it while I'm aggroed, because I don't want to, like, die. I would be scared of them even now. Yeah, I know, they're kind of freaky. Damn it. Okay, we at least know where it is. Can I, like, not? I'm gonna probably aggro them, but that's fine. Yeah, they're still kind of freaky looking, but not as scary. Oh, he just looks like he just gave up. Or maybe I just stopped becoming a baby. I feel like there were a lot of games that I never finished when I was younger because I was too afraid to finish them. I found a good thing to watch while building item stores in Minecraft. Oh, what'd you find? Oh wait, that's what I'm doing, duh. That's the reason why I went over there in the first place. And there should be like one more. I don't know where it is though. I have no recollection of this area. Well, I do, but not a lot. Fuck, I didn't want to do that. Stupid bug thing. See if I can do this without having any problems. Oh, fuck! So about having problems. I figured I wouldn't be able to lock onto those, those are a little too high. For me, one of the problems is the fact that I didn't know English, couldn't understand anything that happened in some games. Oh yeah, I feel that. Language barriers can be difficult. But you know, if you're enjoying a game enough, it kind of motivates you to want to, you know, learn a language better too. I kind of felt that with some other games. Wait, is it down there? Oh god, I can't see this camera. Why is the camera fixed? I think it is, but I can't really. Oh yeah, he's right there. Can I do this while I'm up here? I guess not. Freaking game. As a Russian kid, it was tough for me, but gaming actually did influence my English a lot. Yeah, I hear that a lot, and I think that's really cool. That, like, you know, stuff like that can help you, and influence you to learn a new language. Like video games, or like movies, or books, or whatever. Can be a lot of different types of media. I don't think they can actually get up here, so maybe they can. Let me do it real quick. Shit. I think I'm too low. There's probably like a spot I could stand in where I can trigger that fuck. Where I can trigger that bug. What's up, Sarge? Is that guy gonna follow me? Okay, see ya. I'm gamer. How the hell am I gonna do this? Cause if I can't see it from here. Player is a much better term. I don't know, I like gamer. Wait, they're not there anymore. I really hope this works. I don't know if I'm too low. Okay, cool. Alright, that's done with. Operator. Okay, I don't know about that one. I don't know if I can agree with that one. Are these guys just gonna like chill here? Can you like not? Gamers sound like what boomers would use to describe people that play video games. I mean, yeah, kinda, pretty much. Why? Rayman, what the hell? I hate this. This is like my least favorite part of the game. This entire like area, except the boss. The boss is cool, but this all sucks. Come on.
Make him write bad checks.
I mean, I remember the term gamer used to just be like a general term, but I feel like people like make fun of the term now, so it's kind of weird to say it, like in an unironic kind of way. No, okay, thank you. Fuck. If I had fell again, I was gonna be really upset. Actually, wait, is there another? I think I already got it. I think I already got the one over there. What's a boomer? You know, old people. Is that the dog from Far Cry? Probably. See, the term boomer came out of nowhere too, because the term boomer used to have a much different meaning.
Hey, does anybody have any costs, sir?
That's what this song is called, by the way. Does anybody have any cough syrup? I think. I might be wrong on that, but I think it is. If it's not, then I'm a liar, but you know, whatever. I kinda hope I don't fall. How did I not connect that? Oh my god. I'm really good at this game. But anyway, yeah, the term boomer kinda came out of nowhere too. I don't know where that even came from.
I mean, don't you feel guilty about ganging up on a guy when he's all alone?
I do like the dialogue in this part.
Why? Do you? No, of course not. What was I thinking?
The dialogue is kind of funny. I mean, that guy's got a point. Like, what I'd feel kind of bad if I was just ganging up on this one dude. Like, he's a small little guy trying to get through this fucking desert. I'd feel pretty bad. Why are we doing this? Yeah, it's called Does Anyone Have Any Cough Syrup? Just checked, yeah. Rayman's in the chat. Yo, what's up, Rayman? D-A-H-A-C-S. Yes. Oh, I didn't know there was a jewel there. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Damn it! Oh, is he still? Oh, never mind. This doesn't matter. I get PTSD every time I see Rayman. Why? Don't tell me it's because of Brawlhalla, because if it is, that is a very valid point. I feel like I can't see Rayman the same way now that he's in Brawlhalla, to be completely honest. It's because of Brawl? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Would it be like that? Oh god, camera. Camera. Oh, your friends are Rayman main? Suspicious. I mean, I won't lie, I was excited when Rayman was... Well, I was confused at first. Like, why is Rayman in this game? And then when he came out, I was like, you know what, I'll play Rayman. And I like playing him. I don't have a huge problem with Rayman, but he is kind of crazy. Scary. He's pretty crazy. Oh, I have to go back now, because I wasted all that time getting those jewels. Worth it though. Camera? You know, Rayman's kind of the reason why well, he's not the main reason, because I kind of played Axe anyway, a little bit before he came out, but like Rayman, when he came out, he kind of motivated me to play more Axe, and I liked it a lot, and also Gauntlets as well, but I already kind of was getting into Gauntlets before Rayman came out, but yeah. I think Rayman has really good weapons too. Pretty solid character. Do they still make Rayman games? As far as I know, yeah. I think they made a mobile game. They made a game a few years ago. So, yeah. I think they still kind of do stuff with Rayman, but... Yeah, he's just one of those legends that's just fun to play as, yeah, for sure. Rayman Mini in 2019, yeah, that's the mobile game, I think, or whatever the fuck. I haven't played it. I don't know anything about it, to be honest. I guess I'll just get that. Where the heck is the other guy? Probably down there. Oh, no worries. I don't mind where you're from. It's okay if you don't have perfect English. That's totally fine. Give me the stuff. As long as you're enjoying me playing the video game, then it's all good. Is this where I'm supposed to go? This way? I think so. It's been a while. It's down here anyway. Nothing. I played I played Rayman Legends with a friend recently. We made my room into man cave by connecting PC and trying to. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that does sound like fun. See, I wish I had like I wish I had friends, but like what I mean is, I wish I had friends that I could play like locally, stuff with locally. I mean, stream remote play or Steam remote play is cool and everything. Am I forgetting stuff? Steam remote play is cool and everything, but like, you know, nothing beats like having that person sitting next to you on a couch playing a video game. I like that. Okay, I guess that there's nothing else here. I don't really care too much about getting 100% or anything in this run. Maybe at some point I'll like come back to this game and actually try to do a 100% run or whatever.
My dad
but,
is
yeah.
stronger than your dad. No way. My dad's stronger than your dad. I heard his friend say that he can even pick up a dog.
Oh dang, that was the first time you've done that in like 12 years? I feel
Would
that.
you guys please stop talking about your dads?
I feel that. Oh.
Let him run.
Oh, am I gonna need to use the thing for that? Well, actually, I think the last time I was able to actually do that was maybe sometime last year. Like, it was like Christmas time because of my sister that came over, so we were playing on her Switch. Why did they put that there?
Grasshopper, hit the gongs. It will attract the Canarans.
Oh god.
Stick bam.
Okay, it's fine, it was worth it. Oh, those two went away, what the hell? Okay, that's not good. I don't think I would play a game with someone in real life since middle school, yeah. I remember back in elementary school, I'd actually like go over to people's houses and stuff and do stuff, and it was fun. But like, you know, as I grew older and stuff, I stopped really talking to people, like people like in my school, because I guess I didn't really, you know, have connection with people like that anymore. So. Oh man, playing fighting games sounds fun, like local. I kind of miss like being in fighting games because like, you know, for the longest time I actually really wanted to like go to locals and stuff, but I'm starting to like not really want to play fighting games as much as I used to, just because, I don't know, I guess I'm getting tired of them. Oh man, them fighting herds is pretty cool. Oh, let me do this quick. This is what you're supposed to do, but I fucked up last time. There's another one? Oh, okay.
I need to go regalvanize my tires.
Leon, Macy? Is that how you pronounce that name? Interesting. I mean, I think the topic is really interesting, so. Just, you know, I guess, I feel like as you get older, it becomes harder and harder to, like, get yourself to want to socialize with people. Depending on if you're, like, an introverted or extroverted, of course. But, I mean, I feel like even people who are more extroverted can struggle with that kind of thing. Because, you know, peer pressure and stuff.
I'd love to, but I doubt my dad will let me go out. He's been in a bad mood lately.
Oh, fighting games and interest? Oh, I mean, that too. That too. Fighting game, I think a lot of it for me has to do with, how it makes me feel. Because I know fighting games can like, you know, this is with any game really, but like fighting games in particular, like they can be frustrating. they can make you upset. They can make you, you know, want to not play video games anymore. So, and if you play them, you know, like in an unhealthy kind of way, it's gonna make you feel pretty shitty. What about being asocial for me? It happened in 4th grade when I moved to another country. Ah, I see. Moving can also be a thing when it comes to socializing with people. Actually, now I think about the fighting game thing, I read it was like an essay or an article or something about, I don't remember what it was called, but it was really interesting about, for one, like, you know, learning a fighting game, healthy ways to do it, and for two, like how, you know, fighting games will make you feel and stuff. Like, when it comes to like having like a large ego or whatever. So you just have to be healthy and stuff. And if it's not working out for you, then you know, it's not a bad thing to just stop playing something you're not enjoying as much. Man, I hate this. Oh, I see. People were kind of making fun of you and stuff. That sucks. I will say this. I had the most fun learning a fighting game when I was new at it. Once I actually started getting into a game more, and I started having to learn more serious stuff, that's kind of the part where it became less fun for me and more like a chore. Cause like, like I know fundamentals and stuff, but when I struggle to execute, that's what frustrates me. And like I had that with Skullgirls, and then I stopped playing Skullgirls. Well, half of the reason why I stopped playing Skullgirls was also just because of what was going on, the drama, and also my friends not playing it as much. And I was like, I have better things to do, I guess. But Brawlhalla made me feel the same way as well. At some point anyway. I don't know which direction to go. Okay, not that way. Like, you know, Brawlhalla made me feel upset from time to time. So, you know, I had to start taking healthy breaks from it. Damn it. Ugh. I thought I was gonna be able to get out of the way quick enough. Nowadays, I enjoy streaming Brawlhalla a lot. So, I think that I've definitely come to terms with that game. I mean, if you wanna post anything, you can. Whether or not I'll play it on stream though, then up in thin air, but maybe. If it's like a video or something, post it in my Discord. But yeah, I mean, like, even then, like, cause I wanted to learn different fighting games too. Like, I wanted to play Melty, I wanted to play Guilty Gear, I wanted to get into Unis or Uniel or whatever the hell it's called now. Sent you a picture. All right, bet. Like, I wanted to play all of that stuff. Can I? Is this the way they're supposed to go? I can't go past them. Huh. How do I get that green gem though? Oh well. I'll figure it out. Did they just despawn? No. Dang it. I'll check the picture out in a minute. Are they still here? Freaking camera. I like how they just disappear. That's cool. Oh yeah, I guess I just can't go back that direction. But yeah, like, I wanted to learn new games, but like, I didn't want to go through the entire, like, I didn't want to go through what I have to go through with like Brawlhalla or Skullgirls again. So it became harder for me to like want to learn new games. Oh fuck, I did not want to do that! I have to live with my sins. Oh, there was more gems over there. Oh well. Well, I had already fucked that up, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, like, when it comes to platform fighters, like I wanted to get into Rivals. People were playing Slap City for a while. I don't know if I really wanted to get into that though, because it felt like another Melee. And I mean, I wanted to get into Melee too, actually, so I guess that's not even fair to say. I actually enjoyed playing, because I played Smash a lot when I was a kid, like Brawl and Melee a little bit. Like, I wanted to get it, I enjoyed playing those games a lot. And it was like, it wasn't like, I didn't feel like a struggle playing it. I just had fun playing it. So, and I kind of wish I could have that again. 7K hours of Dota actually taught me a lot about learning processes. Oh yeah, I bet. I think even though it was kind of painful, I'd say Brawlhalla and Skullgirls taught me a lot about patience and learning new games. Speedrunning too, to an extent, even though I wasn't really into speedrunning as much. I want to get back into speedrunning, I've just kind of been too busy. Because speedrunning, you have to devote a lot of time to that, so. But yeah, playing those games definitely helped me learn about, you know, like shit takes time to learn and get better at. Speedrun Hollow Knight? Oh, that's cool. That's a really cool game to run. If I were more interested in Hollow Knight, I'd probably run it too. I mean, I like Hollow Knight, but you know, I think I like running 3D games more than 2D games.
I feel so alone. No one to hold in my arms.
What the hell?
No one to love. Come on.
What's the world record for 100%?
I'm sure that you can find another rat.
Oh, Dark Souls 2. Most of the games that I want to speedrun are like childhood games. So, what the heck? Oh, right. Like, I had thoughts of running this game, but I don't know if I really want to run this game. Or Welcome for 100% is 2.5 hours. Yo, you know, cut 30 minutes in your speedrun and you got a world record, bro.
You seem like clever stranger. That's good. I like clever people. Their brains are tastier. Let's see how you handle yourselves in the arena.
Yes, post your runs, my guy. I made a speedrun.com account and I posted runs for a game that people don't run, but like, you know, my times are up there and it feels pretty cool to have times just, you know, up and also runs.
Rayman, you! That's my friend out there.
I said.
Do you not have the runs anymore? Like, do you not record them or whatever? Cause like, you can post like old runs if you want, I think.
Shut up, you stupid toad! Now, Reflux is my champion, and no Canarin has ever defeated him! Do you really believe that a limbless little runt has a chance against him? No, but really, I'm sure your friend will shine in the arena when Reflex is burning his corpse! Let the combat begin!
It's a commitment though, for sure, speedrunning stuff. And you'll have to get used to not, beating your times a lot. And you'll have to get used to learning new things. I don't remember how to fight this boss. Fun fact, I've actually only fought this boss like... Well, that's not true. I've fought this boss several times. But I've only like kind of made it to this part of the game once, one other time, 2 other times. I don't remember. Either way, I don't have a bunch of knowledge of this part of the game. I'm not as familiar than I am with like the rest of the game. So thank you for the bits. I didn't even. Yeah, you need a game you won't get bored with, for sure. Like, my main game that I was running, Spyro the Eternal Night on the Game Boy Advance, I absolutely love that game. I would love to get back to it, I just have not had the time. That's one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games. It's kind of crazy how good that game actually is, considering it's one of those Spyro games. Damn it. But it's really, really good. It's really good for like a beat 'em up on the Game Boy. I guess it's kind of a beat 'em up here, a little bit. It's just like an action platform, I guess, but still. Oh. I love the music in this boss a lot. Oh, hard runs. Yeah, that's fair. For me, when it's tough for me because like I like to speedrun, but I also am one of those people who love to. I'm like a completionist. So like when I speedrun, I try to do 100% runs. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I didn't want to run this game, because I knew that 100%ing this game would be hard, because this game is really unforgiving in that sense. Like playing the game, beating the game is not hard. Getting 100% is a whole nother story. This game is like actually kind of infuriating. So I'm thinking to myself, I'd rather just not. So yeah, I kind of feel that. Okay, that was better. I didn't actually take damage that time. Evil frog shaman, yeah. I don't know if he's a frog, but yeah. This game reminds me of Epic Mickey. You know what's funny you said that, because yesterday when I was playing this game, I was thinking like, you know, I kind of want to play Epic Mickey a little bit. Because I remember playing that game. And this game does have some similarities. Epic Mickey is a good game, in my opinion. I enjoyed it. I have not played Epic Mickey 2, but I enjoyed the first game. I don't know if the first game is any good or any better. No idea. But I know that I enjoyed the first game. My sister and I would play that game a lot. So yeah. Epic Mickey 2 sucked freaking cheeks. That's crazy. I feel like there's a faster way to do this boss. I don't know why this is feeling like it's taking forever. Maybe it's because I'm not charging my shots. Or maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Yeah, I think I heard that people didn't like Epic Mickey 2 as much as the first game. Like, it's such an interesting idea for a game, like Epic Mickey. Oh my god, what the hell? Like, I'm thinking, like, how'd they even think of that? It's a really good game. Dang it! I hate this game. The second one felt super forced, I bet, yeah. I figured it was something like that. Cause like, I don't think the game even needed a second game. The first game did not need a second game. I think it was fine where it was. You hate the feeling of nostalgia? I have a love-hate relationship with nostalgia. Because it makes me feel good, but it also makes me kind of melancholic, if that's the right word, just because I miss, you know, I miss those times, those good feelings. The second game's cutscenes had actual voice acting and not just Banjo-Kazooie speak. Oh fuck. Ah, I should not be reading chat while I'm playing this. Playing this game also makes me want to play Sonic Heroes again, which was another game that I played around the same time I played this game. That's so fucking cool. Okay. And I love Sonic Heroes, even though that game is kind of not great. I enjoy that game a lot. That's a game that I want to speedrun, because that game is not hard to 100% in my opinion. You just have to know how to play it. Oh my fucking god. Relax, bro! Damn it. I should have just jumped off, to be honest. See, I feel like back then, it didn't matter if a game was good or not. It was just the fact that you're playing a game with a character that you enjoy, or characters that you enjoy. I'm gonna fucking die. That's why, I think that's one of the reasons why I enjoyed Sonic in general so much, because I just loved Sonic characters. So I didn't really care if the game was good or not, I just liked playing the games. Oh my god. Rayman is the same way. In this game, I'm starting to hate this game the more that I play it, so... Ugh. Hang on, I'll read chat in a minute. I have to kind of focus, because I don't really want to die. I have to start this entire thing over. Like, how am I even supposed to dodge that? They just kind of come to you. This part also kind of sucks! Fuck, I hate him. I think I could kill him. Get on the thing, Rayman! Fuck! Okay, there we go. Okay, hang on. Bionicle game? What?
I'll skewer you on that toothpick of yours.
Wow. I wish I could play games like a kid again, because back then I just played or watched what my parents put on TV and I wasn't thinking about my own criticism of the game or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Like, we didn't have any expectations. We saw something and we were like, oh, this looks cool, and we played it or we watched it and we enjoyed it for what it was. I feel like people just can't do that anymore. Yeah, like as we grow older and as I guess technology gets better, our what's the word? I guess our expectations are a little bit bigger, or like, you know, we would expect a game to function like a, you know, like a good game would, and if they don't, like if there are too many, you know, bugs with it, or if the story isn't like good, or if the gameplay sucks or whatever, then, you know, people are gonna say like, man, this game sucks. And instead of looking at, you know, the cool aspects of a game, like in this game in particular, actually no, I'm gonna look at a game like Wizard 101, because I think that's an amazing example. Wizard 101 has a lot of freaking problems, and I acknowledge that because I played that game for like almost a year at this point. It's been over a year, but that game has a lot going for it. The story, as you know, there are a lot of references in that game, but it also stays original at the same time. And like, you know, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate the originality of the game. I can appreciate the art, the the story, and I think the story is extremely underrated, just because people probably don't even read it or care about it. But I think the story is fantastic in that game, and you know, people don't really think about it. You know, there are a lot of undesirable things about that game, and people look at that stuff more than the other stuff. But there's so much to like about that game, yet there's so much to hate about it, which is the sad part. And it's sad that it's even struggling right now, but it is what it is. Camera, fuck. That was pretty good. Technology's not for me, not the thing for me. Half-Life 2 and Hollow Knight are two favorite games. Well, I mean, Half-Life 2 is just a classic. I think it's hard to hate classics too, because of just, you know, people being nostalgic for it. Although, I feel like if somebody who has no nostalgia for like a game like that, and they played it, they'd probably be like, yeah, this is a little dated. And Hollow Knight, I think Hollow Knight still looks good for what it is, because I mean that game is kind of old, but like, it's not super old. So, I think that game looks great. Story is on the first. Oh yeah, I mean story is important to me sometimes, but if a story isn't that great, but the gameplay is really good, then I can live with that. Wizard 101 did story really well in my opinion. I think it, yeah. I mean, honestly, that's true, yeah. Hollow Knight's not like, it's not super intensive or anything, so. But it's still, it looks really beautiful in my opinion, that game. And I think the gameplay is pretty good. It's a fun game, it's a difficult game though. What the heck? But yeah, back to Wizard 101, I just think it'd be really sad to see that game just disappear just because of how things have been. I forgot that I have to do this now. I'm gonna have to start doing that. Because it gives you points, for whatever reason.
My hoodlums are not far. They'll split you open and see what color you are on the inside.
Phew. Wizard 101's story... Oh yeah, the music in this game is really good. Wizard 101's story just points you in the direction of mobs to grind, yeah.
A drink, and hurry up.
Wizard 101 is... Wait, I tend to not like stories in games because it usually takes away from your freedom in the game. It can be restricting sometimes. Yeah, I think there are a lot of people who have... I hate that the fucking textures are doing this. I think a lot of people have that issue with like cutscenes and stuff because like it takes you away from the game. And I can kind of feel that. But if there's a story that I enjoy, then like, you know, I like linear games. I won't lie, I like linear games, so I don't care too much about freedom as long as it's not overly restrictive and it's like not boring. Like, I feel like this game is very linear, but I like the combat a lot in this game sometimes. And I think for me, the thing that I enjoy the most about this game is just the gameplay. Because I mean, the story is whatever, I don't really care that much about it, but the gameplay of this game is like enticing enough for me to continue playing it. I don't have to keep remembering to press that button. What's happening with the graphics? I don't know, man. The piece I went over this yesterday, but like for some reason the PC version doesn't seem to really work well on Windows 10. So I was struggling trying to even get this game to work, and I got it to work, but like we have texture issues, so it's kind of annoying. I kind of just gave up and was like, whatever, I'll still play the game. But I think next time I play through this game, I'm gonna play the GameCube version. So, coming up 2 is actually my favorite part of the game. The Hoodlum Headquarters. I like that part of the game. I also like the music. I think we have to go through the longest shortcut first. Another part of the game that I like the music of. Oh my god. I keep forgetting I have to do this. Oh. NFS Underground? What is that? Why didn't you lock on? I have a gigantic box of like 50 PS1 games just sitting under my TV, and I want to go through them all and just think about how much I want to play them again. Well, you can, you know. And honestly, I've been thinking of just buying a PS1 or just a PS. It would probably be better if I bought a PS2. But yeah, I've been thinking of doing that. I was gonna buy another Wii because I have a bunch of Wii games that I enjoy, but my sister took all of that shit and she will not give it back. So I have 2 entire PS1s. I did 2 because the first one that we had did not work, and then we bought a new one. Actually, I think we had 3. I don't know what happened, but I think we had 3 of them. They have the PS1 and a Sony PlayStation. Oh, the PS1, right. My original PS1, which was a slim tiny version, was a real champion hero. That thing took a beating and a half. Damn. I'm too young for PS1. Oh, man. Yeah, PS1, I grew up with PS1. And then later on, I grew up with GameCube. Wow, I must have forgot something on that level. I don't really care that much though. My aunt's dog pissed in it once. One time it didn't work for like 2 days. Hey, well then it started working again. 2 of the little beads in the sea spinny thing fell out. Oh, that doesn't sound good. So this part is the goon stopping part. Pretty cool. Kind of annoying though. I don't ever know what happened to my PS1s. I don't know if I still have them or not. I think one of them probably is gone by now, but I might have the other one still. But I don't think it works. I remember trying to play one of my PS1 games and it just would not, the thing was not working, so I was like, damn it, I guess I just can't play these games anymore. We had a PS2 as well, but I think my sister has that with her, so. Is that everything on this level? I guess. What? Why? Phew. What? Oh my god, I hate this game. I hate it. I hate everything about this game. Why did I fall? Fall damage in a platforming game? Yeah. All 3D games had it. I don't know why this game has fall damage, to be honest. I feel like this game does not need fall damage, but it is what it is.
Oh, no, I'm not leaving this spot.
My first console? What was my first console? I want to say it was PS1, but I know I had a Game Boy, so Probably
they're
that.
going to invoke the Leptis
And then I got a
and
Game Boy
gain
Advance
unimaginable
when I was
powers,
older.
kid.
Like, I had the Game Boy when I was like
These
really
are
young
dark.
though. Like, I
Please
was like
suck up. That's what I
probably
love.
like 4 or 5.
Now hurry.
So I don't have a lot of memory of it.
Give us a hand.
I remember playing this one shitty,
Every time the world needs saving, nobody's around.
oh my god, Robot, shut the fuck up. I played this one shitty, what was it? Ren and Stimpy game? I had a Ren and Stimpy game on the Game Boy. It kinda sucked, but I played it a lot. I hear a thingy. Oh man, I don't know, what consoles did I have? I had a Game Boy Advance, I had a PS1, we had a GameCube, and we had a Wii. And I played an Xbox, I played PS2, but we never really had those. Oh, I had an N64 as well, I forgot. But the thing with my N64, I only had one game that worked, because I had Yoshi's Story and I had Majora's Mask, and I don't know why, but Majora's Mask just didn't work, so I never really played it. I played it later on, but I didn't like grow up with it. But I grew up with Yoshi's Story. That was like that was the only N64 game that I was able to play when I was younger. Later on, I was able to play other games like, Banjo-Kazooie, Conker. I loved Conker. Still love that game. Oh, I have a 3DS. I actually got my 3DS last year, so I was really late on that. But I just wanted to play Pokemon, and you know what? I enjoyed it. Can I not? Did I fuck up? I'm gonna restart the level. Not that it really matters, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah.
Reflux und André have joined forces and have stolen the
Eventually I'll probably stream Banjo-Kazooie. Maybe.
like they're going to invoke the Leptis and gain
And I need to finish Conquer as well, because I started that and I never finished it. I don't have a lot of... I played more PS1 than N64, like overall. Like even when I was younger and I had more options, I still played PS1 more. So I don't really have a huge thing with N64, like other people probably did. But N64 is alright. I still enjoy those games. I'm gonna be honest though, Mario 64 was not one of my favorites. But I think it's just because I think a lot of people like who are like older than me grew up with those games and like have a huge nostalgia for them. But since I don't, I don't know. I didn't like Mario 64 that much. Now Sunshine, on the other hand, that game is a masterpiece. I love Sunshine. I need to play that game. I will at some point. I love Sunshine. Definitely one of my favorite games. One of my favorite GameCube games. What am I doing? I'm not doing this yet. Hold up, I'll re-chat in a little bit. I kind of want to just get this part over with. I hate the shoe parts because they're kind of annoying to control. Brand new 3DS, suffered through all the new 3DS iterations that came out after realizing my old 2011 one sucked. Yeah. The DS had the same thing, except the DS only had like, well, the DS had like the original DS and the DS Lite. Like there's only 2 versions of it. And then the DSi came out, but the DSi wasn't really that big of a deal in my opinion. Like you'd still be fine with just a normal DS Lite. Cause I had the DS Lite, my sister had a DSi, and I enjoyed my DS Lite. I didn't really want more than that. Plus, the problem with the DSi is I couldn't play my Game Boy Advance games on it, so that's why I didn't like it as much. Cause the DS Lite was great because I could play my Game Boy games on it, my Game Boy Advance games. I love that. So, if I remember correctly, this part requires you to collect crowns. probably forgetting some.
As if we had time for this.
Shut up, Glowbox. I don't have time for you.
Like a magic door.
I feel like prayers of this game are definitely high. At some points, probably. Do you ever have one of those DS bags where it had a compartment for your DS and stylus and you can... I think my sister had one of those. I don't think I did, though. That was a problem for me because I had a thing where I would lose games very frequently. I've lost... Oh, fuck. I've lost many Game Boy Advance games, unfortunately. Like, that one game that I was streaming that was corrupting Turbo Turtle Advance, that turtle game, I lost that game. I was really sad because I loved the hell out of that game. I never even beat it because it was really difficult. That game gets really hard. Well, it was hard for me as a child. It probably is not as hard now, but yeah, I was upset that I was never able to beat that game. What else did I lose? Ooh, this one's a tough one. I had Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, the DS version. I lost that game, and I was really upset because I had spent a lot of hours in that game. I don't know whatever happened to it. I love the hell out of that game though. I had a level 100 Articuno. Like, I only use Articuno. I don't know why. But that was the only Pokemon that I really used. Because you could just, you could go into a room, and then Powdered Snow and kill everything. That was basically what I did. And yeah, I was upset that I lost that game. I also lost Yoshi's Island and also Yoshi's Island DS. I don't know whatever happened to Yoshi's Island.
I did it! I
don't remember the Game Boy game, but Yoshi's Island DS, I guess I left it at someone's house and it was sent to me, so I still have that game, fortunately. I don't really like Yoshi's Island DS as much as the original game, but it's alright. It's still fine. DS, all the games, they're pirated, so I only had one cartridge and a lot of games on it. I actually remember that I couldn't play Animal Crossing because I couldn't understand what's going on in the game. Oh yeah. Oh man, Animal Crossing. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I played Animal Crossing more when I was younger. I always wanted to. Because when I started playing it, like, playing it now, I'm not super into it. I guess it's just not a game. I mean, I don't know. I like the characters of Animal Crossing. I think the gameplay is just not there for me. I remember really wanting to play Bowser's Inside Story and waiting like 3 weeks for it to arrive because it was 2009. Online shopping sucked. When it finally arrived, I played for 2 hours and stopped. And it stopped working and realized it was a counterfeit bootleg and I wanted to cry. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, I'm drinking the rest of this lemonade. Yeah, I love Bowser's Inside Story as well. I never owned that game, but I did play it, and I enjoy it. I actually beat Superstar Saga, so at some point I'm gonna play both of those games, I think. I'd like to. Damn, I want some more lemonade. More lemonade. I like lemonade. Lemonade's one of my favorite things to consume. Couldn't play Animal Crossing because my English sucked when I was 7 years old. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. I knew somebody who was not a native English speaker, and they, you know, had a hard time playing stuff like Pokemon.
Rayman, go play somewhere else. I'm trying to concentrate.
Man, shut up, Goldbox. But yeah, they had a hard time playing Pokemon because, you know, language barrier. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Speaking of Pokemon is one of my favorite, damn it, what do you call it, franchises? Yeah, Pokemon's one of my favorite franchises, and I grew up with that. Pokemon Silver was one of my first games, I think, that I, like, spent a lot of time on and in. So, Silver and Gold, but Silver came first, even though I like Gold more, personally. But yeah. I love Pokemon. I'm kind of upset that I'm not as into Pokemon as I used to be. I mean, that's the only reason why I bought a 3DS, because I really wanted to play the newer games. 'Cause the last Pokemon game I played was Black and White 2. So, you know, I was like, I think I'm due to play a new Pokemon game. I'm confused of how the Switch is working, but okay. Yeah, I played Ultra Sun. I love Ultra Sun. That's a great game. I don't know if I want to play Sword and Shield, though. And that's the only reason why I would want to switch, because I'm not playing Smash. I don't want to get into that again. I lost about 3 months of my life to Animal Crossing City Folk. What console is that on? Wii? Yeah, it was hard for me to like, cause I didn't have a lot of people who were also into Pokemon, so I just kind of was playing it by myself. My sister was kind of into it, but like not as into it as I was, so it kind of sucked, cause like I kind of wish I could like trade Pokemon with people and stuff. Let me in! Okay, cool. I remember thinking Pokemon games were stupid up until I got X and Y, and you could personally play with your Pokemon and fed it cupcakes and shit, and I loved that. Yeah, cause you could do that in Ultra Sun as well, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I thought that was like really fun, cause like that was the first game you could do that in X and Y, when you could like interact with your Pokemon in that kind of way. Well, you could interact with your Pokemon in Heart Gold and Soul Silver as well. That game was also, that game is probably my favorite Pokemon game. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Not only because they're remakes of my favorite Pokemon games, but it's also just really well done. I like this part of the game, by the way, because it's kind of trippy. This is the part that I can appreciate a lot. Because you have to kind of like pay attention. It's also a little bit hard too, though, because like, you know, everything's like, you have to look through the mirrors, so it can be confusing if you're not really good at depth perception or whatever. Let me wait. Damn it. But yeah, Pokemon's weird for me. Fuck. Cause like, I feel like a lot of people, you know, at first glance are like, that's a weird concept. Why would I want to have these animals fight each other or whatever? But like, then you play it, and it's like, wow, this is actually really interesting and fun. Cause there are so many different kinds of Pokemon and stuff. I don't know how Pokemon came into my life, but I'm glad that it did. Like, it kind of just appeared. I don't know. Ooh, another game that I lost. Another Game Boy Advance game that I lost. Bomberman Tournament? That game was weird, but I loved it. I never beat it either. I actually never even got very far in that game, so at some point I'm gonna have to play through that game. I love Bomberman as a franchise as well, but I haven't played a lot of those games. I like to play more of them. I need to play the SNES games. Where am I supposed to go? I like Pokemon and it's good, but something about it never really kept me interested too much. I think I started feeling that after I played Black and White 2. Because I spent a lot of hours in Black and White 2. Like, well over like 3-4 years. 5 years even, maybe. I think I got tired of it. I think I probably was like, yeah, I think I need to take a break from Pokemon for a while. Those birds are not supposed to look like that, I don't think. It looks a little weird. I still love Pokemon though. Like, I just love Pokemon. Like, I have my favorite Pokemon that I enjoy. But like, the games itself are kind of, you know, I can live without them. I'm upset because games that I actually enjoy, like the spin-off games, like Mystery Dungeon and Stadium, those games, I just wish there was a game like that, but like in the style that I want. And if there's not, so it's like, ugh. It's hard for me to really stay invested. And the main series are getting kind of worse and worse in my opinion, so it's difficult. Pokemon is not what it used to be for me at all. I'm gonna have to learn how to do these levels, like get 100% or whatever, or get higher scores. Because there are a lot of secrets in these levels.
Looks like another job for me.
Black 2, X, and Red on some website. I actually been playing through the Gen 1 again. Well, I'm playing through a ROM hack of Gen 1, but it's basically just Gen 1. And Gen 1's kind of rough, for sure. So, but Gen 1's also a game that most people started with, so. I binged Let's Plays of Stadium and I loved it because all you do is fight. See, Stadium was really freaking cool to me because, for me, I grew up with Pokemon just being 2D and stuff, so you know. And I like 2D. 2D's fine. But seeing my Pokemon like be able to fight in 3D in like a stadium, I thought that was the coolest shit ever. And I just love that. And then they brought out Coliseum and XD and stuff for like Gen 3, and those were great. Then they brought in Battle Revolution, I think, or whatever, and that was like Gen 4, and that game was fantastic. That game looked amazing. And then they stopped. And they stopped at the gen that I wanted the most. And I'm upset, because like, I would love to see a stadium for like Gen 5 Pokemon or something. Like, ugh. Those games were amazing. Just seeing your Pokemon in 3D like that. And I mean, there's no demand for it now because Pokemon is 3D already now, just because of technology. But like, I don't really want a story in particular. I just want like a 3D simulation of like a Pokemon fight. That's basically what that is. That's basically what those games are. Stadium and stuff are just, you know, you're just playing like a simulation, pretty much, of what it would be like to, you know, be in a Pokemon stadium. Renting that game from Gameplay a really long time ago. I don't remember a dang thing about it, but I remember it being fun. I need to play Coliseum, if anything. Either that or XD. One of the two I have to play. I'm not super huge on Gen 3, so I never really felt compelled to play it, but I do need to play it at some point, just so I can experience it, like other people did. 'Cause I think they're good games. Huh. This part reminds me of Wizard 101, just because of how it looks, whimsical and stuff. What the heck, the camera? I guess it doesn't do anything. Over here? I just wish I could enjoy Pokemon games the same way that I did when I was younger. I really wish I could go back to that because Pokemon's one of my favorite franchises, if not my favorite. I don't know if it is my favorite or not. It's hard to say what my favorite would be. But like, those games were a lot of my childhood and a lot of my inspiration when it comes to like art and stuff. So, cause like for me, games aren't just video games; they're also inspiration. Cause I feel like I wouldn't have the inspiration that I do for some stuff if I'd never played video games. So yeah, video games are a pretty big part of my life. Also, what's up, Will? You are a little late, but that's okay. We're just talking about video games. You know, nothing out of the ordinary. Why does the Coliseum cover look so fucking cool? Cause it is a cool game. I kind of want to get through this part before I switch to a different game. I'm probably going to play Toontown in about 30 minutes or so. But I want to get through this level because I don't really want to go back to do this. My goal is, if anything, just to stop at the boat part. Stadium and Coliseum were the same game. Nah, Stadium Stadium and Stadium 2 is Gen 1 and Gen 2. Stadium is Gen 1, Stadium 2 is Gen 2. And then Coliseum and XD, those are all Gen 3. Where am I going? Can I go? Okay. Let's do all the way back. I think Coliseum was supposed to be like the sequel. Not really sequel, but like successor to Stadium. So yeah, that's probably why the names are similar. And it kind of, I mean, it was because you know, it's the same concept. I'm just upset. Like, I really wish there was a Stadium kind of game for Gen 5. Gen 5 is one of my favorite generations. There's a lot of Pokemon in that generation that I really like. I'm glad. I think when Gen 5 came out, I think there were a lot of people who didn't like it. But I'm kind of glad that people are starting to appreciate that gen a lot more. Cause that game, those games, Black and White, are really, really good. Oh, this is not the way I'm supposed to go. Am I supposed to go this way? No. Oh, this is the way I already had gone. I want to play Pokemon now, but I don't know I don't know if I see. Pokemon's not a game that I really want to stream unless it's like Coliseum or Stadium. But like a main game, I don't know if I'd really want to stream it because that's why I had a hard time like finishing my randomizers. Like my I had a Crystal randomizer, I think, and also a randomizer for Emerald. I just have a hard time. I can play those games on my own, but streaming it, I don't know. I'd be better off just playing it on my own. Where am I supposed to go? I've already went that direction. And I think I know there are crowns in this direction, but like... Oh, there's a switch there. That will explain that. Maybe it's because of the grinding, but Pokemon doesn't have a lot of grinding in it. Well, it doesn't have to. If you don't want there to be. Oh, I have to go back to where Roblox was. Why? Building Goldfront was my first edition in Minecraft. I wouldn't know. I don't play Minecraft. I'm actually quite excited to see what's in the new update for Toon. Actually, Sarge, if you're still there, do you want to do trolley games with me when I start playing Toontown?
Hey, Rayman, good thing I was here to open the door for you, huh? Oh, no need to thank me.
Cause that would be fun. I was gonna just play on my alt, but like it'd be more fun if I played with a real person, to be honest. I wish all the cool games were on PC in a non-emulator fashion, because I always feel like Mr. Nintendo would shoot me in the face if it did. So that's why I'm playing Rayman 3 on the PC, because I love PC versions of console games, because, well, most of the reason was for me, back in the day, my PC sucked, so emulating stuff wasn't very easy. But, like, I was able to run PC versions of games perfectly fine most of the time. And they're also just really convenient. I might be scraping mold in a bit, but if I could, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm still gonna... I still have, like, 20 minutes left. Well, this is the boat play, actually, so maybe I could end now. Let me finish this stage first, and then I'm gonna probably end the stream and switch to Toontown. I don't know what I'm gonna do in Toontown, but well, obviously I'm gonna check out the new quest and do that.
You're too late. Reflux und Entrée are already here. They succeed in evoking a leptis, the whole world will come and smoke, dude.
Bootleg song request. Oh god, wait. Hold up. I'll play the song. I'll play the song while I switch games. I heard one story of a guy getting beat up by Nintendo for emulating 8 years ago, and my baby brain has been paranoid of that ever since. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what exactly you're doing. But yeah, I mean, emulating can be kind of a risky thing to do. Hopefully that me Xing out doesn't like break anything. Oh, it's a Spotify link. Oh fuck. I don't know if I can open that. I'll just look up the song. I don't really feel like opening Spotify, so. But yeah, I'll play that. I'll play that while I switch games. So I'll be back in just a second, guys.